We are the educators, and our topic is education disparity.
My name is Megan Neve, and our topic is education disparity.
Hi, my name is Trinisha Turner, and our topic today is education disparity.
My name is Paul Elair, and our topic is education disparity.
Hello, I'm Zachary Campbell, and our topic is education disparity.
Hello guys, my name is Diamond Senegal, and our topic is education disparity.
Hello, my name is Cartier Rantanet, and our topic is education disparity.
Educational disparity is still a genuine issue in 2019, and it creates a distance in learning for minority students. It also disables those to reach a full, equal educational experience. Our counter-argument would be people who unsympathetically argue that the federal government funding for lower-income schools would be considered biased and a waste of time.
Why are education disparities important?
Every race, gender, and socio-economic status should have the equal and ample opportunity to receive knowledge, to receive the great education that was promised in America.
You can find these stats at K through 12 Disparity Facts and Statistics. Did you know that African American students are less likely to be college ready? In fact, 61% of ACT tested Black high school graduating students in the class of 2015 did not meet all four of the college readiness benchmarks from the ACT. This is more than double the 31% of the other people in the class. This is education disparity because, there could be two people in the same class. One may be exceptional in school and picks up on everything. Well, there might be another student who doesn't have the necessary resources or, books, extra help from teachers to be able to help them succeed and get the extra help they need to be able to make the good grades on the ACT and be college ready so that everybody can be on the same page.
What does education disparity mean to you?
Education disparity means to me that back when I was in high school, I had a friend named Jonathan, and he was a Hispanic guy, and he didn't really know too much English. He came straight from Mexico, so he didn't have the money to be able to afford a tutor to be able to teach him how to speak the English language fluently. So he couldn't really read either, and he's struggling in school. So I had to take time out of my day and help him and help him progress in the English language so that he could be college ready and be
successful academic.
African American students are less likely than white students to have access to college-ready courses. In fact, in 2011 and 2012, only 57% of Black students have access to a full range of math and science courses necessary for college readiness, compared to with 81% of Asian American students and 71% of white students. This means that students in minority groups don't have the proper technology, don't have the proper techniques, don't have the proper information, don't have the sufficient funds to allow them to prosper educationally in the America that we call home.
What does educational disparity mean to you?
I think of myself growing up without the best technology, not the best resources, and doing current events every day in school. Having outdated textbooks, not having a textbook with Obama in it. Can you please explain to me what is current about that? It is confusing to me. How should we be successful in America without the proper textbooks and proper resources?
Here are our stats in Lafayette, Louisiana. As you can see, most students graduating from universities in Lafayette Parish are 61.1% white, 29.9% Black or African American, and 2.65% Hispanic or Latino. In 2016, the majority of degrees awarded at institutions in Lafayette Parish were to white students. These 3,598 degrees mean that there were 2.05 times more white students than the next closest race/ethnicity group, Black or African American, with 1,757 degrees awarded.
Women who are less educated are having more children. On average, 2.5 children over the course of their lifetime when compared to more educated women. On average, 1.7 children. This means women in the United States are experiencing a lot of education disparity. With this lack of knowledge being provided, this lack of technology, with this lack of promoting social circles, it creates a barrier for women. 2.7 children from these women is the consequences. Having to compete with an extra 2.7 children because of education is very inconvenient to everyone, because it's causing distance, it's causing confusion, it's causing hurt, and this is not the American dream that I was promised, or my predecessors. And hopefully this video can impact the lives of others.
Education disparity is hurting young minority children. By age 2, disparities are to show between minority children and Caucasian children. Fewer minority children have the skills. This means minority children are not really ready to go into kindergarten or pre-K or anything like that. They have fewer reading skills, vocabulary skills, math skills, and counting skills. So when they're going into a new grade or transferring to a new school, they don't know what to do. This is why education disparity is prevalent. And this is why education disparity is essential, and people need to know about it because it's hurting our young children.
What does education disparity mean to you?
Education disparity is all about opportunity. You know, people of my color or people or just minorities in general, they don't get the same resources or the same materials or up-to-date technology as other schools. Let's say a low-end school compared to a high-end school, they don't have the same resources just because the area in which the school is in. And sometimes the money plays a part in it too. See, a high-end school has all the money while a low-end school doesn't have that much money. It's all about opportunity, and people contradicted between race or skin color or those things. But if everybody has the same opportunity, we won't have education disparity. Everybody will go to school, will have the same opportunity to succeed in school.
Educational experience for minority students continues to be unequal and separate. 2/3 of minority students still attend schools that are predominantly minority. These schools are typically located in central cities, and they are well below funded compared to their neighboring suburban districts. A study prepared for school finance cases in Alabama, New York, New Jersey, Texas, and Louisiana have found that in every tangible measure, whether it's from qualified teachers to curriculum offerings, that schools that serve students that are predominantly of color have far less resources than schools that serve mostly white students.
What does education disparity mean to you?
Education disparity means to me that it is an extremely unfortunate disadvantage for minority students. This makes them have to work 10 times harder than students who are more prepared. This is a big flaw in America that needs to be fixed.
My name is Paul Hilaire, and I'll be citing a source from indigenouspolicy.org. As minority enrollment has more than doubled in the past 30 years, the retention and graduation rates of American Indian students have remained significantly lower than other minority groups in the United States. It is clearly evident that American Indian students experience barriers to their access of a college degree, particularly in mainstream institutions. Federal policies have failed to address the cultural distinctiveness in the education of American Indian students. Basically, what this is saying, that America's economy has grown, America as a nation has grown, American Indians are still being set behind. And with this is an educational disparity because American Indians are not receiving the equal amount of opportunity that every other race is. And even, for minorities like African Americans, they're still behind. The American Indian society is still behind the African American society in education. This is saying that the American Indian students are suffering educationally. They're not being provided with the same opportunities as any other race. They're not being provided with the same technology, and they're not being provided with the same resources. This is education disparity because American Indian students have a population, and I'm more than sure that over the course of the past couple of years, over the course of the last couple of decades, that their population has grown, but their college institution inclusion level has not. And I believe that this is unfair. And in America, education disparity should start here. Thank you. Some of the solutions that our group came up with to end educational disparities. We could write letters to the president about expanding the educational budget. We can bring this topic up with our councilmen in our city. We can advocate for updated technology and resources within the school board and within the parishes that we would like to impact. And that's for a Lafayette thing. And overall, we can invest in education more, each one of us, by speaking. We can do that. We can invest in education more by purchasing books and investing in our future and putting more emphasis on education within the youth's eyes. Thank you.